Hi and welcome to our channel.
And today we are taking you back in time a little bit to a reading challenge that we filmed over Christmas break. So we hope you enjoy.
Hi, I'm Jennifer and this is Kate, and welcome to our She Picked My Next Book reading challenge, take 2.
So last summer we did a reading challenge where we picked out a book for the other person to read and had a 2-week deadline to get through the book.
And that was a lot of fun, and since we're on Christmas break now, we decided that, hey, we're just going to go ahead and try that again. Although last time, Kate did give me a very long book, The Mysterious Benedict Society, and it took me longer than 2 weeks. I had to ask for a 3-day extension. So I'm hoping the book will be shorter this time.
Yeah.
I'm almost afraid, you're probably going to give me War and Peace.
I'm not giving, we don't even have a copy of War and Peace,
do we? I don't know.
I don't think we do.
All right, so I have picked out for Kate a book called The Essences. It's the Epic Trilogy Book 1 by Daniel Reyes. I had to make a confession. I have not read this book. I bought it a couple of years ago because it looks really good and it gets great reviews on Amazon. It's kind of set in a futuristic world, but it's about the fall of the angels from heaven. So you have Michael the Archangel, you have Raphael, you have Lucifer, and some of the stuff is going on like a different planet or something. I don't know. It's sci-fi fantasy meets the archangels.
So just gonna make me be the test dummy.
Yeah, if Kate likes it, then I'm gonna read it. I've been wanting to read it. I just haven't gotten around to it. So Kate's gonna be my ghost reader. There you go. So
yes.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. And the book I have for you is The Gallery by Laura Marks Fitzgerald, which in the exact opposite, I have read twice.
It looks long.
It is not long. It is a middle grade novel. So it's large print, large spacing.
Okay.
It would be nice. It's just over 300 pages. So this is...
Is it a Christmas story?
No. It is set in the 1920s in New York. So it's historical fiction with a little bit of art mystery thrown in.
Oh, yay.
So it's the same author as Under the Egg, which you are familiar with.
Yes,
so,
I love that story.
So Merry Christmas.
That is
there
a Christmas.
You go.
Thank you, Kate. So we're going to get to work reading and we'll report to you our progress as we go through the challenge. Have fun with Lucifer.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, so here I am, and Kate gave me this book about 10 minutes ago, but as soon as she said art mystery, I was hooked. So I'm already on page 3. I just started. I've got my lunch here. I'm set up on the couch, and I am ready to enjoy this mystery.
All right, so we're here for our first update with The Essences. I am like 3 chapters into it by now. It's been an interesting ride so far. That's what I'll say. The beginning is slow, I get the feeling, so I'm still waiting for things to start going, the ball to start rolling. But there have been some definitely interesting word choices and sentence structures in the beginning so far. We've had ones like bionic come up. We've had flied through all of heaven's spheres. So some of it's interesting. I did look up the author though. He is Bolivian, so I doubt if English is his first language. So some of those words and structures can easily be overlooked in account of that. So I don't know though. I'm really hoping that it gets a little bit better because right now it's not really doing it for me, but we'll see. I mean, this could still turn out to be an amazing book. I will keep you updated. I was in her spot. This is her rug, in case anyone is asking. No one else is allowed on her rug. So this is the saga of me being up late on Christmas Eve when I really should be in bed because I have to work tomorrow. We're having an interesting time. And I'm not up for an interesting time. So this is great. Send help.
Okay, so it is December 26th, and I'm about 6 chapters into this book, and I have to say that the writer, Laura Marks Fitzgerald, she really knows how to hook you right from the start. I was only like a few sentences into chapter 1, and I thought, I'm not going to be able to put this book down. So far it's going well. I'm wondering, who is Mr. Sewell? What's the deal with his wife? And of course, as an art lover, I'm just soaking in all the details of all the paintings and trying to figure out which ones they are. So it looks like so far Kate has picked a real winner for me, and I will keep you posted.
So I totally just recorded this with my camera facing the wrong direction. Yeah, that feels about right for today. So, back for another update. It is January 2nd now, so it's been a while. So this one is a very interesting interpretation of angels, I have to say. It is set during the creation of Earth, following the 4 archangels, so Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, and then Lucifer before he fell. So that's a very interesting concept. Some of the stuff he writes, like the essences, those are really cool. So there's a lot of good ideas in this book, but I feel like still the execution is falling a little bit short for me. But I finally reached page 200 exactly, chapter 14. And I'm happy to say that this book is getting a little bit better. The beginning was very rough, as you saw, but the plot is developing further. And then his writing, I'm not going to say his writing is getting loads better, but it is a lot easier to read his writing. You can get absorbed more into it now. He's not using as many fancy words as he was earlier, so that's definitely helping a lot. So, I don't know. It's hard to describe this book. I will say that. You kind of have to read it to know what I'm talking about. But I'm hopeful that I'll be able to finish this in the next couple of days. I'm also hopeful that it's going to continue getting better and it won't, start going back downhill and be a hard book to finish. So I will keep you updated on how this one goes.
Okay, so it is the 4th day of Christmas, and I'm here with Pagan Cat. We have been doing some reading. I am just about halfway, or maybe even more than halfway through the book, so I am definitely going to finish it on time. I will not have to ask for an extension this time. So a quick summary of the plot so far. We're following young Martha, who is a teenager in New York City and working as a maid in a very upscale New York mansion where a lot of very interesting and maybe not legal or moral things are going on. So we've got a lot of mystery, a lot of intrigue, and then we have a lot of artwork thrown in. So it definitely makes for a very intriguing story. My only complaint would be that this is another book where the teenager is the smartest one in the story, and she's able to piece things together and connect the dots in a way that none of the adults in the story apparently can. So I don't know, it's kind of Disney-ish in that respect. So I don't know how true to life it is, but it is a great representation of the Roaring 20s and Prohibition in New York City. So definitely it is a page turner.
We're done. We're finally done with this. This is 2 weeks exactly, and I fried my brain just reading way too much of it, but I couldn't do another day. So yeah, I'm brain dead, but it's okay because we're done. We're finally done.
Okay, so Happy New Year, and I have finished the book. I actually finished it a few days after Christmas because it was so good. I really did enjoy it. Kate picked a winner for me. There were a few things at the end that came together kind of fast, and I'm not really sure I understood how it all worked out. But maybe Kate can explain that further to me. I don't know. One thing I really like about the book is that there's a section in the back that lists all the paintings in the book and all the different museums mentioned. So you can just hop online and look those up, which I fully intend to do. I also like that the main character in this book, her family was Catholic, and it brings in elements of their Catholic faith. So definitely this was a winner for me. And now I just have to find out how Kate enjoyed her book. I'm not sure it was her favorite. I have heard some grumbling.
This is an extremely precarious position, balancing the tripod between a small side table and the arm of the couch. This has to take the cake for one of the weirdest places I filmed. But anyway, it is now several days later, a while after I have finished the book, and definitely for my final thoughts, this book was not for me. It just didn't do it. The concepts were there, but like I said before, and I'll say again, the execution is lacking. So this one's probably going to be about 3 stars for me. I'm kind of sad it didn't work out, but so it goes. I don't want this review to seem like it is just like ranting about the book or like bashing the book or the author. Definitely not. I just want to give you guys my honest opinion though, as if we're just kind of sitting in the same room and you want my honest thoughts about this book. So apparently can't ever seem to get just good books out of these reading challenges, but so it goes. Maybe if we do it again, I will find my next 5-star read.
Okay, now it is 2 weeks later. Our Christmas break is almost done, and we both finished our books on time, so yay. I really enjoyed mine, The Gallery. You've heard my thoughts the whole time. The ending, as you know, I was a little bit kind of like, how did all that work out all of a sudden, Kate? What was going on with that?
It does brush over some of those loose ends a little bit, but I didn't find that to be detrimental to the book when I read it, so.
It's a middle school novel.
Yeah, it's still good, I think.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. It's really great for making the 1920s come alive. So now we have to hear what Kate thought, and I'm just like, I'm bracing myself.
This was not it. This was not it. Like I've said before, the concept is really interesting. It's very well thought out and good, but the execution has fallen short. And nothing against the author, honestly. He obviously has a lot of love for his book, but there were some things in here that I'm not 100% on board with or not really sure about. And he had an interesting portrayal of angels, I'll say that. I mean, I don't know if that's accurate or what. I don't know what angels do all day, but it'd be very interesting. I would love to get your opinions on it.
As you know, this one has been in my gigantic TBR pile for a couple of years at least now. And so I thought, I'll have Kate read it. Normally, I wouldn't just hand off a book to Kate without at least previewing it first, but it did get really good reviews on Amazon. So it's interesting that your take was not in accord with the Amazon reviewers. So I will definitely read it, and I will report back to everyone at the end of the month in our What We've Been Reading video.
So would you recommend your book?
Yeah, I would recommend this.
Upside down.
Yes, I would definitely recommend this. Would you recommend yours?
Probably not, honestly.
Okay. Well, that's Kate's honest opinion.
That's my honest opinion.
So, right.
I'm sorry, Daniel, but probably not.
Okay, well, win some and lose some. Kate's not going to want to do this challenge with me anymore.
I would do another one of these challenges. Let us know if you'd like to see another one in a couple of months.
Okay, so that's a look at our latest She Picked My Next Book Challenge. Victory for one, and jury is unhappy for the other, but there you have it.
So it goes. So we hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.